Hello guys, welcome back to another episode on the server. This is the 53rd episode, I believe, and we are over at the amusement park. Can mobs spawn on this? Maybe I should put a torch at the top just to make sure. But, since the last episode, there have been a couple changes on the server. You might be noticing one right now. We have changed the max render distance or max view distance from 12 chunks up to 24, and we have switched from spigot to paper. So and in doing that, I went over all the config files again, so now you can see mobs from a lot farther away. And yeah, and as you can see, the view distance is a lot higher. In case you're wondering, 12. This is what I was at before. This is as far as you could see in any direction. And then at 24, there's a huge difference. You can especially see it at spawn, but we're not at spawn. We're here. Where did I leave my bed this time? I left my bed somewhere. Did I leave it under here? Yes, I did. Man, I'm glad we didn't, like, head somewhere. Anyway, today we are going to be, just because I need to get a video out today, we're going to be lighting up the rest of the amusement park. Because I think that that is an easy thing to do. I don't need a crafting table on me. There will be 2 crafting tables here. My bow didn't break. I honestly thought it was going to. But it didn't, so that's good. Let's see here. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? First of all, okay, in switching to paper, it looks like the spawn rates of everything have gone up, which is good, but also makes it more dangerous. Or this is just because I've been here for a while. Honestly, not too sure how much of this is real change versus... It's not exactly confirmation bias, but... Oh, where does this go? Out here. Okay. Why am I locked at 60 FPS? That's not good. Oh, am I not locked? Is it really just using that much to record and, let me see. If I turn it down to, like, say, 16 chunks. Oh, wow. Okay. So just having it up at 24 is dropping me down to 60? Well, now I'm at 160. Huh. 120. Is it just all these mobs here? I don't know. Anyway. I have not done anything since the last episode other than fly over here and basically empty my inventory so that I could get all these torches. So I haven't worked on the... Oh, hello. Do not want you dropping down on me, or you. But I haven't worked over here on the... I almost said cave. On the maze or anything like that. However, I'd like to say, in the last episode, if you guys stuck around to see the nice cinematic shot at the end of the video, you might have noticed that it had different music than what I use in my time-lapse, and that's because I used YouTube's free musics, like, for a YouTuber service, which gives you copyrighted free music that you can use for your videos. So instead of me learning a new DAW and making some more music, I think I'm just gonna, whenever I decide to do another time lapse, I'm just gonna use that. How far? I have to get all the way over there and also this entire mountain. Okay. At least it's nighttime. That is good. So also in switching back on the topic of switching to Paper MC from Spigot, is that lit up enough? It is now. We're in kind of a test period where we're just seeing how much the lag changes. Why am I lighting up this low? I don't know. We're kind of in a test period, just seeing how much, if the server lags anymore, if I have to make any changes or anything like that. But, hopefully not. Because I like being able to just see out 24 chunks. I'm going to set it a bit higher just so that with Optifine, it can load a bit more fast you. Maybe at the end of this episode, we'll head back over to Spawn and I can show you guys the like huge difference. Like if you're at Spawn, you can see with the old settings, you can hardly see anything. You can see like a part of my ring from Spawn, but like once you set it to 24, you can not only see the entire sphere, but you can also see Matt and Ben's courthouse from Spawn, and it just makes it a whole lot better. We aren't quite at the point where we can set it to 36 though. That would be something, wouldn't it? And then vanilla Minecraft is locked at 36 as the max. As far as I know, there's no way to circumvent that without mods. So unless Spigot can, I'm not entirely sure, but I think 36 is the limit. Is it 36 or 32 now that I'm thinking about it? It might be 32. Anyway, it's above what the server can currently handle, so that's not really something that we have to worry about. So, I really like this flat area. This is definitely going to be where we put the what am I trying to say? The carnival, or more like mini games section instead of the larger attractions. Man, I completely forgot that. Oh man, I should have picked up my torches shulker box. Why would I not do that? Okay, once I finish like wrapping around this section, I'm gonna go pick up the shulker box. Connect up. Oh. That doesn't bode well. Okay, we're back. I'm not sure what exactly that was. Oh, hello. Okay. Lag seems fine. I'm not entirely sure why it crashed. That's interesting. How far back did we go? Back to here. Okay. That's fine. Let me go grab the shulker box full of torches. Oh, one thing in switching to paper is that we can have colored... Oh. I'll have to change that back. But in one setting in paper, we can have it so that in chat, our names are colored. I'm not sure if everyone's name will be colored, or just the person who's at the top in hours played will get to choose their color. Maybe like the top 3 will get to choose their color. Let's see. What was this? I was grabbing this. Right. Okay. So hopefully that was a one-off thing, but regardless, I have made a change where the server should now automatically restart itself whenever it crashes, and it worked this time. I didn't actually have to go tell it to restart, and that actually made it a bit difficult for me to figure out try to figure out why it crashed, because as I'm trying to read the older lines in the terminal, it keeps scrolling down to the bottom. I don't know how to turn off auto scroll to the bottom in the terminal or in Windows Terminal. I'll have to Google that and figure that out after this episode, but anyway, just thought that was interesting. Huh. I wonder. Okay, so I had this idea for the roller coaster I'm gonna be making, to either do something with maps. You know how you can put maps on an item frame and now it takes over the entire block? Well, Ben kind of in one of his single player worlds, he was playing around with maps and he was trying to do a space map. And so I thought of doing the same thing he was doing, but in the roller coaster, to have it kind of be like Space Mountain themed, where you're going through a room that's covered in maps that make it look like space. So, of course, if we're doing a Western theme, I don't know how well that'll fit, but it might be better to break a bit of the theming in order to have that cooler ride. I don't know. But either do something like that or just do a limbo room map where it's entirely white. It's kind of trippy. I don't know which of those will be better for a roller coaster, but had those ideas. So that means I'm gonna have to find a place like way out in the distance where I can make maps. Because I don't want to do it anywhere close to here or spawn where people can either come and mess it up on purpose or an accident, or where it might interfere with people's building plans or anything. That's interesting. I should light up down here. Okay, or not. Yeah. /dim map white. We don't want that getting in the way. So I've been recording for 15 minutes so far. I don't know how much footage I have, but once I get to 30 minutes or so, I think I'm gonna... Well, we'll see how long it takes me to light up this half of the amusement park. We've already done not a whole lot, but we did like that entire section of the mountain over there, I think. So, let's see. Of course, I am gonna have to chop down this whole forest at some point, and also probably get rid of all of the dirt, because we don't need dirt for anything, but I don't think that's gonna happen this episode. I was thinking about it, but nah. You know, I'm thinking about just like maps, like Minecraft maps in general. Not the actual pieces of paper you make, but like custom maps. And I'm thinking about dropper maps, and I wonder if there's a way to include a dropper kind of thing here. Of course, the main point of that is to get through it without dying, and I don't know if anyone's going to want to play if they're going to have to die over and over. I could... Is there a way to get spider webs without having to go through mine shafts? I don't know. But I could have a dropper map like in the theme of like any kind of drop tower that there are in amusement parks, like Tower of Terror or Lex Luthor's Drop of Doom or anything like that. Did I finish this whole section? I think I did. Okay, cool. Another thing that I could add is I'm thinking of the Diversity 2, and I think I played Diversity 3 a bit, but I might have to take some inspiration from those maps for the like puzzle areas. You know how I was thinking of doing the escape room type thing. I might have to might be have parts similar to... Oh man, you can't... There we go. similar to those maps. So yeah, this is gonna be the edge, because this goes way too far for me to want to put anything over here, at least right now. We'll see how I make do with the space over there, but if I have to expand all along this mountain, I wonder... Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I was wondering if, like, how Disneyland has its string of hotels, like, next to the park, or technically inside the park? I'm not sure. I haven't been to Disneyland in a while. But I was wondering if we could have, like, a string of hotels along this range here. But that's getting well ahead of ourselves. Let's just finish lighting up all this. And now, I guess I'll go light up the side of this mountain here, since it's technically within the borders. I wonder if I could convert, like, any other aspects or fun parts of Minecraft, like, adventure maps into a carnival game? Because in that carnival section, we only have a few ideas. Did I just take fall damage, or was I hit by something? We have the archery idea. What else? What else was I thinking of doing? The archery game. I wonder if I could... Oh, I was gonna have a whack-a-mole as well. Hit a button when it flashes. That sort of thing. I don't... Did I have some other idea for a carnival game? I'm not sure if I did. Or if I was just... Oh, I'm out of torches again. Man, filling up this shulker box again is not going to be the most fun thing ever. Oh, here we are at the maze entrance. I don't know if I've shown the new entrance down to the part I'm working on camera, but I wanted to be very sure that nothing was going to get in there that I didn't want down there. So technically, I don't think this... Okay, that block has to be there. But you have to jump over here. There's these. I don't know exactly why I have these here. But then here you have to shift to get down through there. And there's this thing to catch water in case anyone accidentally places water up here. Which I don't know why anyone would, but hopefully when anyone's down here, they don't even have water on their hotbar. Because that would not be fun. Anyway, back up to torch placing. Just gotta shift to get out of there. Where were we? Right over here. Yeah. So, I feel like having something like a Dance Dance Revolution or something like that would be too similar to the Whack-A-Mole, so I'd have to choose one of those to have, because basically it's just hitting either a button or a pressure plate when a redstone lamp turns on, and so I think those are a bit too similar. I was thinking of anything else, like, fancy I could do with redstone. Oh, this is actually the full mineshaft it looks like down there. I don't really want to deal with that, but... Oh, look, here's some cobwebs. Just speaking of them. How am I gonna get back up there? Oh my goodness, that scared me. Oh, I thought I was gonna fall into some ancient trap designed... Can't fall. There we go. I want to put a torch there. Some ancient trap designed to ensnare those foolish enough to walk too close to danger. Out. Yeah. Since I've cut back to this point now, to make it easier for myself. Oh wow, look at that. Okay, I don't want... I thought I saw a skeleton. Just that guy. Who's going to drown. Place that there. Wow, you don't fall. Okay. This is gonna have to be. Oh my goodness. Probably should have been a bit more careful there, but. Hello. Probably should have been a bit more careful there. Considering. Wow, there's a lot here. I don't really want to delve into this at all. But good to know there are caves under the amusement park, I guess. How long have I been recording for? I've been recording for 27 minutes. Just want to make sure I'm not gonna have an excessively long video that's just me talking. And, okay, I wasn't trying to get over on this side of the mountain yet. This is all gonna have to be looked at more closely with a pile of sand in hand. Man, there's just always more to light up. It's a fractal of brightness. I've somehow managed to make it back over onto the side that we've already attempted to light up. I mean, technically this wasn't originally going to be a part of the amusement park down here in this valley between these two plateaus. It was gonna curve around here, but I came down here to light this part up anyway. Oh, that's all I was in there. Here's Ben's arch, by the way. It's been seen on camera before, but in fact, he hasn't worked on it at all. He hasn't been on the server at all. He still has this arch and the whole terraforming bit here to do. He has his sphere that he has to work on, and he has the courthouse to work on. None of which he's really done at all recently. Anyway, wow, look at that. You can just see so far with the render distance on now. It's gonna be nice, especially if I ever do a time lapse in the replay mod. It'll be a lot easier to not get like weird shots. Oh, I feel like I'm missing a couple torches here. It'll be a lot easier to not get weird shots where the chunks are obviously like half unloading based on the perspective and whatnot, but if you hadn't already noticed, sorry for ruining that for you. And this is going to be a part of it too. We feel like we didn't light up a whole lot here, but we did all of this and all down here and around down this valley, so we did, I guess, a decent amount. Oh, I was going to end the video by heading back to spawn, actually, and showing you guys the difference. So I'm going to set it back to 12, so that when we get there, we'll just see what we originally would have seen. I guess I'll cut when I get over there. Okay, so here we are at spawn. I feel like right around here, technically like flying right up there is the best place. That's where I had my camera count looking when I was testing this. But I feel like right here is a good place to test the render distance, because this is what was previously the limit. You could like maybe see that there's going to be something over there, and you can see there's something there. But now with the 24 render distance or view distance, okay, it says render distance here and it says view distance on the server config, but you can see the entirety of the courthouse there. Just gonna wait for those corners to finish rendering, and then once this renders, you can see the entirety of the sphere, even the parts where that ring wraps around. Yeah, you can just see a whole lot farther. Yeah. So anyway, that's how I was gonna end the episode, and so that is where I will leave it. So thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.